Hello, Deputy Miller Sheriff's Office. Driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
Oh wait, that's a temporary one. Hold on.
Just so you're aware, contact's being recorded.
That's fine.
Reason I'm stopping you is no headlights.
No headlights? Why?
You have no taillights on right now, which I assume means you don't have any headlights either. You're driving by driving lights currently.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
It was on off. Oh, okay. That's probably like my fault, because...
Okay.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Well, that's the reason for the stop.
I think that one's that, and then I think this one as well. That's all I have in here either way.
Okay.
My
Yeah.
parents put that all for me.
This one's expired, so that goes
My bad.
that temporary registration that you had. That one and that temporary registration, throw them both away.
Okay.
Because you got actual license plates now, and you have an actual insurance card now.
Okay.
So those were your temporary ones when you got the car.
Right.
So you can throw those away. That way you don't get them mixed up later on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize.
You should have an actual registration. Should be like a green piece of paper. Since you got the actual plates, I assume you have an actual registration now too.
This is her mom's car. She usually drives a Lexus.
Oh, okay.
I think it's this one.
Yep, that would be it.
That one.
Where are we coming from tonight?
Huh? Munchies.
Okay. Okay.
Bro.
Okay. Anything to drink tonight?
No.
Are you sure about that?
Well, just me, not her.
I'm not talking to you. I'm trying to talk to her, but you keep answering everything.
I'm sorry. I'm good. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
You mind if I check your eyes? While you're
eyes?
Yeah, while you're
Yeah.
seated in the car. All right. Can you see the tip of that pen?
Tip of the pen, yes.
Keep your head still. Follow with your eyes and your eyes only. All right. Now's your chance to be honest here, okay? How much have you had to drink tonight?
I had 2 shots.
Okay. How long ago? It is currently almost 1 o'clock in the morning.
I'm sorry, I'm really tired though also, but
Okay.
I understand what you're asking, yes.
Okay.
Like 2 hours ago is when I took 2 shots.
Okay. Hang tight. I'll be right back. Step to Paul 16 SFSTs.
All 16 SFSTs, the little teachers.
All right, Allison. So,
Yep.
I want to ensure your abilities to drive is not impaired. Would you mind stepping out and doing some voluntary field sobriety tests?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I'm gonna, because I had to take I'm gonna put it right here.
Yeah, you can put it in there. Do you have a jacket in the car by chance? It's a little chilly. If you wanted to put a jacket on, I'd let you. That's what I was asking.
I don't,
okay.
but it's okay.
Okay.
Can I adjust my shirt?
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
Sorry.
All right, come on back over here. All right, so you said about 2 hours ago was your last drink?
Yes.
Okay. Let's stand over here so you're not in that smoke, your exhaust. We're gonna stand right here and face towards me, okay?
Yep.
So all these tests are voluntary, okay? Before you begin each test, I will explain everything, okay? I will put you in a starting position, and I want you to remain there until I instruct you to begin the test. Do you understand those?
Yep.
Okay. Do you wear glasses or contacts?
No, but I just want you to know I have boots on that I'm not used to wearing, so I can either take them off or I'm good.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Okay. Yep.
Let's go ahead and put our feet together, hands at our side, and we're going to remain in that position until I tell you otherwise, okay?
Okay.
Have you been in any wrecks recently? Any head trauma?
No.
Okay. So, looking at the tip of that pen, follow it with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? All right, for this last one, I'm going to go up, doing the same thing, just your eyes, okay? Okay. Looks like they found a jacket. You want to put that on?
Put that on. It's in your back seat. It's better than nothing,
It's
right?
not mine, but yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's a little chilly out
I'm
here,
like, I
okay?
didn't even know that was in there. I think it's Haley's.
Okay. So for this next one, we're going to imagine there is a straight line out in front of you, and it's going to involve walking. Did you want to take your boots off?
If I can, yes,
Yeah.
that would be great
Yeah.
because I'm just.
Yep.
It's for the look, you know.
Gotta have boots.
All right. So for this one, I want you to imagine an imaginary straight line out in front of you, okay?
Okay.
I want you to put your left foot on that line and put your right foot in front of it, touching heel to toe.
Okay.
Go ahead and do that now.
Oh, yes, sir.
Keep your hands at your side and remain in this position while I explain and demonstrate the test, okay? So for this one, imagine that straight line out in front of you. You're going to take 9 heel to toe steps. It's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3. I did 3. You're going to take 9.
9.
Once you get to that 9th step, take a series of small steps around your foot. Go ahead and get back in that starting position for me, please. Perfect. So once we get to that 9th step, we're going to take a series of small steps around your front foot, right?
Okay.
Okay. 9 heel to toe steps back. 1, 2, 3, and so on. I did 3. How many are you going to do?
9.
Okay. During this test, I want you to look down at your toes.
Yeah.
Count each step out loud. Keep your hands at your side.
Okay.
And once you begin the test, don't stop until you're completed.
Okay.
Do you understand these instructions?
Yes.
Okay. You may be.
Hold on, let
Yep.
me clarify.
Yeah.
When I do the first 9, and then I turn around and do a 9 back, right?
Correct.
Okay. Just
Yep.
making sure, sorry.
All right. You may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left, right?
Go ahead and do the 9 back.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
All right. So for this last one, it's
Yes.
called the one leg stand.
Okay.
So if you'll put your feet together, hands at your side. For this one, I want you to stay in that position while I demonstrate the test.
Okay.
For this one, you pick up either foot of your choice. You're going to raise it 6 inches off the ground. Keep your foot pointed parallel with the ground and look at your toe and count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop. During this one, I want you to look down at your toe, keep your arms at your side, your legs straight, and remember to keep that foot 6 inches off the ground and count out loud.
3 1,000s.
You'll continue counting until I tell you to stop, okay? I went to 3, so it's going to be 1001, 1002, and so on until I tell you to stop. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Which foot are you going to be raising?
My right.
Okay. You may begin when you're ready.
Sorry, my nose. Okay. I'm ready.
Go ahead.
1, 1001, 1002, or 2000. Wait, is it 1001, 1002?
Yep.
1003, 1004,
Can you keep your hands at your side?
1005, 1006, 1007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020.
Okay.
Sorry.
So the last portion of this is the preliminary breath test. This is not in lieu of the evidentiary breath test. It's like blowing up a big balloon. Big deep breath in and blow as hard as you can until it clicks.
Is that a breathalyzer though?
This is the preliminary breath test.
What does that mean?
It's the one we use out here. It's for the investigation portion. It's not the BAC.
Can you elaborate more? Sorry, my dad used to be a cop, so I'm just
Okay.
asking all the questions I can.
Again, it's voluntary. You don't.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
What would that tell you?
Well, it's going to tell me where you're at BAC out here, right? So it's the preliminary breath test. It won't be used against you in court, but it's how we build our probable cause.
So, okay. As long as it's not used against me in court.
It's up to you.
Personally, I was taught that like I should take something after you take me to the station.
Okay.
Because I'm not like, as I told you before, I have drank tonight. So
Yep. So you're under 21.
exactly.
Right?
That's my
So
point.
what is the legal limit for you?
Zero tolerance.
It's 0.02.
Oh well.
So right now, I believe you're over that legal limit.
No, that's fine.
Okay,
Yep.
so you're going to be under arrest. But before I do that, I would like to allow you to put your shoes back on.
That's fine.
Okay, do you want to
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and put your shoes back on. All right, go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your back. We can get all that taken care of here in just a second. All right, so first things first, I'm going to read this to you, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can't be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney during questioning, and if you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you prior to questioning if you so desire. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not make any statements or answer any questions. Do you understand these rights?
Yes. Can I get my phone and my
Your phone is that all you need in there?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, let's walk over here to my car. My partner will grab it for you. Has she been drinking as well tonight, or can she find a way home? We're gonna stop right here at my tire first.
She has been drinking, yes.
Okay, so we just don't want her to drive. That's why I'm asking. Anything in your pockets?
You can feel there might be something here.
I'm just gonna use the back.
Nothing that can hurt
Okay.
you.
Okay. Perfect.
Maybe a vape.
Okay.
That might be it. I don't know. And I think there's a Cougar card on my left-hand side.
Okay. Back of my hand. I don't feel the card.
In my front pocket, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's have a seat in the back of my car here.
Can I confirm it was just because there was no headlights or anything?
Yeah, you didn't have any lights on.
Yeah.
Yep.
The brake lights were off. Were her headlights off too?
Yeah, the switch was completely off.
That's her
So
cell phone.
she had driving lights, but
in
no
the front.
lights. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. She asked for her phone, so thank
Okay.
you.
She said it's her car,
Yes.
so she's
Yep.
like, I'm calling for somebody, and I'll
Yeah.
take care of it. So.
Yep. Perfect.
We'll let you get on your way.
Thanks. Okay, so I have your phone, and she's making a phone call to get a ride right now. Okay.
Wait, can we schedule to get a ride?
My partners will stay with her.
Okay.
Anything else from us? You did.
No, I'm good. Step ball 16. Stand by. Her stuff for her car.
Oh,
I don't need it. Make sure and leave the vehicle registration with her. I almost took it. I don't remember if I told you, but I am still video and audio recording, okay? Step to Paul 16.
Go ahead.
Being route PPD with 1 for the test beginning mileage.
Go ahead.
66821.3.
Copy what's phone.
Call 16 arrive, PPD, ending mileage. 66822.3.
140.
Come on out. We're gonna step up on the sidewalk and go down that direction. Go ahead. Door to the left here.
Just unfortunate timing.
Doesn't want to do it. It won't open. There we go. All right, hang out there. I'll be right around on the other side, okay? I thought maybe I pulled too soon on it, so I waited for a couple clicks and then tried again, and it was, it just didn't like me.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's okay.
Do you need this?
Sure, I've got everything, but thank you.
What's up?
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I remembered you were here, and I'm like, how long's he been there? Is the BAC, do I need to go to WSU? So I looked real quick, and I'm like, nah, he should be done with BAC.
Are you recording?
Yes, I am. Thanks, guys. All right, come on through. We're gonna have a seat in the brown chair there. I don't know whose that is. I don't want all that. All right, so this is the BAC process, okay? So there's an entire form here that we're gonna go through, and I will explain every step of the process to you. A lot of it is reading and informing you of a lot of stuff, okay? So let me get this opened up here.
I know it's procedure, but is there any way I can get these handcuffs off me?
So
I'm not gonna harm you. I'm
no,
not
no,
trying
no,
to fight
no.
any of
There's a reason I do it this way. So part of this test, you can't touch your mouth for the observation period.
Okay.
And I would explain that normally as I get through this.
No, it's, I'm just.
Everybody's
yeah.
instinct is to touch their face
Yeah.
while they sit here, because the observation period's for 15 minutes.
Okay.
If you can work with me and not touch your face, I'll take you out of the handcuffs. But if you touch your
I will
face,
literally put my
I'm gonna
hands
put you.
under my
I'm gonna
ass.
put you back in the handcuffs. Okay? Does that
No,
work for you?
that's clear. Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Sorry, I'm and then I'm gonna blow my nose like real quick.
I understand that they're not, you can go ahead and stand up.
Oh.
I understand that they're not comfortable. We wear them enough through training, I do understand.
My worst fear is this, so.
You've been cooperative, I have no reason to believe you're gonna harm me,
I'm just gonna
okay?
grab a tissue, so.
Okay. Yep, let's get that done with now.
God.
There's a third chamber right here.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
Alright, don't touch my face.
We haven't got to that part yet, so
No,
you're
I know,
fine,
but I'm
you're
just
fine
like-
right now. I will explain when we get there, okay?
Yeah.
So the first portion of this is reading you your constitutional rights again, now that we're in here, okay? So I know you've heard these already, but I gotta read them again.
Yep.
So right now, you have the right to remain silent. You have the right at this time to an attorney. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. If you are under the age of 18, anything you say can be used against you in a juvenile court prosecution for a juvenile offense, and can also be used against you in adult court criminal prosecution if the juvenile court decides that you are to be tried as an adult. You have the right to talk to an attorney before answering any questions. You have the right to have an attorney present during the questioning. Excuse me. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you without cost if you so desire. You can exercise these rights at any time. Do you understand these rights?
Yes.
Okay. So this statement here, the first line is saying, I have read or have had read to me the above explanation of my constitutional rights and I understand these rights. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. Whoops. Hang on. Let's make this a little bit easier. Would you be willing to sign right there? Okay.
Is there a way I can flip this?
Yep. It'll flip underneath.
Oh. I can work with that.
Sometimes it lags.
Yeah. Close enough.
Okay, all right. So this next one says, I understand my constitutional rights. I have decided not to exercise these rights at this time. Any statements made by me are freely, voluntarily, and without threats or promises of any kind.
Correct, unless I change my mind, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
do you want to sign that one right there?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm just going to, beside your name there, I'm going to put the time as 01:25.
I just wish this jacket was mine so it would fit, but it's fine.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. 0108. All right, so this next portion is your implied consent warning for breath, okay?
What
So
does that mean?
this is what's called implied consent. So I'll read all this to you, and it's basically telling you what happens if you're above or under legal limits, and what those legal limits are, and what the
Yeah.
ramifications of all this is.
Okay.
Okay, that's what this
Yeah.
is. So this says, and I'm going to check two boxes here because you're under 21, okay?
Yep.
So, making sure I get the right one. Okay. So this says, warning, you are under arrest for RCW 4661-502 or RCW 4661-504. Being in actual physical control of a motor vehicle while under the influence of intoxicating liquor and or drugs. The second RCW that I marked is RCW 4661-503, being under 21 years of age and driving or being in actual physical control of a motor vehicle after consuming alcohol or marijuana. Further, You are now being asked to submit to a test of your breath, which consists of 2 separate samples of your breath taken independently to determine alcohol concentration. 1, you are now advised that you have the right to refuse this test, and that if you refuse, A, your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive will be revoked or denied by the Department of Licensing for at least 1 year, and B, your refusal to submit to this test may be used in a criminal trial. 2, you are further advised that if you submit to this test and the test is administered, your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive will be suspended, revoked, or denied by the Department of Licensing for at least 90 days if you are A, age 21 or over, and the test indicates the alcohol concentration of your breath is 0.08 or more, or you are in violation of RCW 4661.502, driving under the influence, or RCW 4661.504, physical control of a vehicle under the influence, or B, under age 21, which is you, and the test indicates the alcohol concentration of your breath is 0.02 or more, or you are in violation of RCW 4661.502, driving under the influence, or RCW 4661.504, physical control of a vehicle under the influence. 3, if your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive is suspended, revoked, or denied, you may be eligible to immediately apply for an ignition interlock driver's license. 4, you have the right to additional tests administered by any qualified person of your own choosing. For those not driving a commercial motor vehicle at the time of the arrest, if your driver's license is suspended or revoked, your commercial driver's license, if any, will be disqualified. For those driving a commercial motor vehicle at the time of arrest, if you either A, refuse this test, or B, submit to this test, and the test indicates an alcohol concentration of 0.04 or more, you will be disqualified by the Department of Licensing from driving a commercial motor vehicle. Did you understand that? Yeah. Okay. So this first portion here, again, I have read or have had read to me the above statement. Is that true? Okay.
Sorry.
Nope, you're okay. It's a lot. I understand that, okay? Just gonna move these right here. We go on ID. Okay. Okay. Will you now submit to a breath test?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have any confusion about that implied consent? Okay. So this is the portion now where we get to the mouth check, okay? And from here for the next 15, 20 minutes, until we're completely done with this test, we can't touch our face, okay? I'll give you a moment. Compose yourself. I understand you got tears. Let's get those taken care of, okay?
I'm not gonna go away, but I won't touch my mouth. I
Okay,
promise.
all right.
My hands, yeah.
If you get some tears, I can take a tissue and wipe your cheek,
It's
okay?
Just let them go.
All right. Can you open your mouth for me? Anything in your mouth? No? Lift your tongue? Okay. All right. Mouth check completed at 01:31. Okay, so the next portion of this is literally just an interview portion. You can answer some of it, you can answer all of it, you can answer none of it if you want to, okay? I don't write these questions, I just read them how they're wrote. Do you have any physical impairments?
No.
Do you limp?
No.
Are you sick or injured?
No.
Are you under the care of a doctor or dentist?
Well, yeah,
Okay.
it's just normal sense.
Are you diabetic or epileptic?
Not that I know
Do you take insulin?
of. No.
Have you taken any medicine or drugs in the last 24 hours?
Birth control.
Is it a prescription, I assume?
Yes.
Any other prescriptions?
No.
Any non-prescription medications that you take?
No. But
When-
I mean, like
Some
occasional
people like
Tylenol,
say
vitamin C.
like your vitamin stuff. Some people throw on there thinking
Yeah,
it's a
nothing that would
non-prescription.
actually show up on anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
When was your last dose of your medication?
I mean, yesterday.
Okay.
Fuck, I'm not gonna take that in the morning.
Quantity? Do you know what
Just,
the dose
it's
is?
just a, oh no,
one
I
tablet.
don't. It's
Just
one pill, yeah.
Okay. Any cocaine use?
No, God no.
Any marijuana?
I've tried it. So yes, I guess.
Any other drugs?
No. God,
Have you used marijuana tonight?
Not tonight, no.
Okay.
No.
Do you have impaired vision?
No.
Do you wear corrective lenses?
No.
Yes, no, based on the vision. Again, like
Yeah,
I said,
no, you're
I
good.
literally just read box for box.
Yeah, I know, I get it.
Were you wearing them when you were stopped?
Nope.
Where do you work? Is that accurate?
That is accurate,
Okay.
yes.
The next question is, did you work today?
No.
Next question, what time did you get off work?
0 to
Guessing
100
not
hours.
applicable. How many hours of sleep do you think you got last night?
6, 7
Okay. Minutes or hours?
hours. Minutes, I hope not.
Were you driving the vehicle?
I was driving the vehicle.
Is there anything mechanically wrong with the vehicle that you know of?
Technically, no. I wish I knew that the fucking lights weren't on, but that's not a mechanical issue.
Have you been injured or involved in any collisions in the last 24 hours?
No.
I should probably enter this before it gets mad at me. Have you had any alcohol to drink since being stopped?
Yes.
Have you had any alcohol since being stopped?
Oh, no. Sorry. No.
Okay.
No. My bad.
So these next three are again just reading the boxes. What did you drink and how much did you drink?
2 shots of vodka.
Was there anything with the vodka?
1 truly. And that was it. Wow, it really is hard not to touch your face.
It is.
When you
isn't
think about it, like,
it is.
it's hard.
And that's that's why I usually leave people in handcuffs because it's
Yeah.
just instinct when you're
I
told you
respect
can't
the
do
process.
something.
Though. I respect the process.
The next box is time collision occurred. You were not in a collision that I'm aware of. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. We're
I'm
gonna
like,
leave
nor
that
did
one
I
blank.
check the time when you even pulled me over. So.
All right. Where were you going before I stopped you?
Taco Bell.
Without looking, what time do you think it is?
1:15
AM or PM?
a.m.
It is 1:34 AM.
Close enough.
What street or highway were you on?
See, that's hard because that whole thing's like Northeast Stadium Way. Yeah.
Which direction of travel were you going?
Honestly, all I could say is towards Dismore's. Like, I don't know what direction that.
Which way do you think north is?
That way? No, I really don't know.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
don't know.
That's fine. You
I'm
were
like
headed,
without pulling my hands out.
you were,
like,
you were
I don't
headed,
know.
you were headed west.
West. Okay.
It would have been west
Yeah.
on Stadium Way.
Okay, that makes sense.
Where did you start from?
Pi Phi.
Pi Phi?
Yeah,
Is that like?
it's a sorority.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you spell it? P.
PIPHI.
Okay.
It's a short acronym, but I don't know the full name of it.
We're
I think it's
gonna-
like Pi Beta Phi or some shit.
Okay. What time did you leave there?
Well, if I'm thinking it's like 1:15 when I got pulled over, like 12:50, 12:45. Because we let the car warm up when we first got into it.
Okay.
Yeah,
What day of the week is it?
it is a Friday,
What
February
city
11th.
and county are you in?
Pullman, Washington, Whitman County.
What time did we say? 01:31. What is the date?
I believe it's 11th of February. So
In the-
2/11/2022. I mean, at this point, it's probably 2/12.
It is. It is
I don't
now
know which answer
Saturday
you want me to
at
give you.
2:12. I know. It's
Okay.
the technicalities of like midnight, right?
So either way,
Okay. Have you been drinking alcoholic beverages? Yes,
yes,
or
sir.
no? So I think I did this backwards. So earlier you had told me you drank vodka and Truly and 2 shots. The
Yeah.
question prior to that was, have you had any alcohol to drink since being stopped?
No,
It would have
no,
been a
unless you
yes or
serve me
no,
some.
and
No.
then it had what you had if you had been stopped. Does that make sense?
Can you repeat that? Sorry. No.
So if you look at this, it says, have you had any alcohol to drink since being stopped?
Correct. No.
If
no.
you had answered yes to that, I think that's what should have gone there.
Okay.
So since
that's
that's
the same
no,
answer for
it would be the
next
same
one.
answer down below, is
Yes.
that correct?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right. I confused.
My bad. I heard that like complete. I was just
I
heard.
know.
Have you had any alcohol to
I
drink? And I'm like,
confused
well, of course.
myself, which in return confused you, and I
That's okay.
apologize for that.
It's okay.
When did you start drinking?
At the time that you pulled me over, I said 2 hours ago. So 8. I don't really know.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Who have you been drinking with?
The girl in the car and 2 of her other friends.
Appropriate to say friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, friends.
Where were you drinking?
Her place, the Grove, in Pullman.
And that's apartments, correct?
Correct.
If you had to guess, what time do you think the last time of your last drink?
9:30.
Do you believe do you believe your ability to drive was affected by your alcohol and or drug usage?
No, sir.
Have you ever been arrested for DUI before?
No.
Okay. So that's the end of the interview process for that one. And we got about 5 minutes left before this does its self-check and we can get started with that, okay? So in the meantime, I'm just gonna go through and fill out a bunch of the boxes and put your information in
Can't
here.
remember my hands.
What's that?
Can I remove my hands?
We just can't touch your face.
Okay.
You can move your hands. I just want you to stay away from your mouth,
That's
okay?
fine. I'm just gonna-
Is your native language English?
Yes.
What was your passenger's name?
Michelle, I don't know her last name.
Let's go back to the top. Is it middle of Renee?
Rianne.
Rayanne. It's a unique spelling. I haven't seen that one before. What is your local address here in Pullman?
Oh, 1055.
Under a minute and a half, and this machine's gonna make some noise. It's just doing its self-check and all that jazz.
After this whole process, is there somewhere I can like pee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. As soon as we get both breath samples, there's a bathroom right in there we can get you into.
Okay.
Of course. So these new driver's licenses, they don't scan because of that barcode. We can't scan that barcode. It's silly. So I get to type it all in.
Individually, number by number.
And apparently I can't type tonight. Sure I typed it all right. All right, it's gonna do its thing here. So there'll be two separate breaths, okay? So it shows me a graph over here. Big, deep breaths, and blow as long as you can, okay? It shows a graph so I see how hard you're blowing and how much volume we get out of it. Again, I don't think you're gonna mess with it, but I tell everybody, this machine is crazy weird, and like if you suck on the tube, it knows. If you don't blow into it, it knows. It tells me all that. So just keep that in mind, okay? And we'll do this twice. Make sure they're still sealed, so you know they're fresh.
Good to know.
Sometimes somebody will open one and just set it here, and I don't understand why. It's like they were gonna do it and then they don't, but they should have just thrown the thing away and they didn't. So you're welcome to stand for this or sit, whatever works best for you, okay? I'm gonna hang on to the tube.
Myself up, maybe. I don't know.
I'm gonna hang on to the tube.
It's such a weird
Big,
concept.
big deep breath. And blow. Doing good. Keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing. About halfway there. Doing good. Awesome, you're done. All right, relax. All right, so same rules. Still can't touch her
Yeah.
mouth, okay?
Gotcha.
After that second breath sample is done, and I take the mouthpiece off, I'll get you into the bathroom. And
Beautiful.
what will happen this will analyze while you're in there. It'll analyze and it'll print something out right here, and I'll show you what those results are, okay?
Beautiful. Old-timey machine.
This is a whole lot newer than the old one.
Oh, God.
Like the old, I think they called them, it was before my time, but I believe like we got to see it in our training. It's called like a data master, and it had like liquid and something that spun around in it.
God.
It was,
I'll have to ask
to
my dad. He
me,
won't be
I
happy
think
about the
like
question, but
they're
I'll have to ask him
antique.
because he was Walnut Creek back like before 1998.
okay.
Yeah.
Where's he at?
He's in Puyallup, Washington.
Is that where he worked at?
No, he worked in Walnut Creek, California.
Oh, okay.
Then he switched careers and ended up in Puyallup, Washington.
How do you like it over there?
I never knew anything different.
Yeah.
Would have gladly lived in California though.
Puyallup. I think my brother lived over there for a little while.
The west side,
My
yeah.
older brother. He'd like take a ferry from Seattle to get across. No, that was over by Kingston, I think.
That's more like Gig Harbor type.
Yeah, it wasn't over there. There's a town over there, and I can't think of what it is. He was over there. I'm not good with the west side at all.
If I had my phone, I could pull up
I
a full
like
map.
this side of the state a whole lot better.
Yeah.
I try to minimize my side on my.
The names are
time on
weirder
that
over
side.
here though.
They are.
Yeah.
They are much different. And it's a lot less populated, in my opinion, over here.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, we still have our fair share. I mean, Pullman, for example, when all the college kids are back
Yeah.
versus when they're not here.
Versus
it's
the
totally
summer.
different.
Yeah.
There's a lot more summer activity going on now. It
Really?
used to be, come summer, there was no college kids around. And it seems like there's more and more staying and doing summer courses or other activities going on that are keeping some of the students around, that we're still seeing, even in the summer, we're still seeing that student leaving, student coming, traffic, not as
Yeah.
bad, but again, you got game day traffic too
Oh, of
when it comes to
course.
football season. Like,
Yeah.
it's 10 times worse.
Interesting though. I would have thought it was like dead here in the summer.
No, it's still pretty
Well, not
busy.
like dead, but
It's still pretty busy. I mean, call volume for the city of Pullman, obviously they have their own
Yeah.
police department, and WSU, they tend to dip significantly without the student population.
Oh, yeah, I'm
But as far as traffic goes, I mean, it's still there. It's still, Pullman's is still a busy place.
yeah.
I mean, it is the biggest town in Whitman County, even though it's not the county seat. Like, silly
Oh,
to
it
say,
seems
but
so funny,
Pullman
yeah.
is the biggest we have in our county.
Yeah.
All right, second one. Same thing. Nice big deep breath. And blow. Doing good. Keep going, keep going. About halfway there. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. All right.
Oh, good. I was like,
All right.
ah.
That's all right. If you don't quite make it, you don't quite make it. Sometimes we don't get the same lung volume like
Yeah.
Sometimes it's harder. All right, come on. There is a bathroom, I believe, in this one. There you go. And I'm going to find this closed. I'm not completely going to close it because oh, yeah, you can open it. You can open it. Come on out when you're done.
Seems like a weird question, but how do you flush the toilet?
You know, I have not been in this facility and had that issue, so I really don't know. But
I push it like that, a little toggle thing. Okay, it's not just me.
Nope, it's right.
Beautiful, we're so sorry about that.
Nope, you're good. I'll let her know and she'll get somebody to handle it.
Okay.
All right, so here's those results. So, legal limit for you is a
Yep.
.02, right?
Yes, sir.
So it looks at it two different ways. It's called IR and EC. So this is your first breath sample, .189 and .191.
Okay.
Your second sample is a 187 and a 190, okay?
What's the difference between the two?
So it's the way it looks at it. I don't know the like in-depth portion of it, but it looks at your sample, the breath sample two different ways.
Okay.
So that's your two different samples,
Okay.
okay? So with that, you're over the .08 of the
course,
legal
yep.
limit of over 21, okay? So one of these copies is gonna be yours.
I was just about to ask. I was like, do I get a copy?
Yep, and the other one is mine. It is 02, 12, 20, 22. Okay, I'm gonna hang on to those for a few. So this next portion here, one more piece we'll do here. So this here is the request for a DUI hearing. So because you're over the legal limit,
Yep.
this is that portion that talked about suspending your driver's license. This is the civil side of all of this. So the departmental licensing is on the civil side will suspend your license or could suspend your license based on your results, okay?
Yeah.
So this is how you notify Department of Licensing that you want a hearing to contest any of that. And this has all the information of how to do that, okay?
Okay.
So one last piece over here is this box here says, I have given you this form
Yep.
of how to contact them, okay? They will mail any information, reference this to your listed
home
address on your
address, okay.
driver's license. If you want it different than this, you need to jump on the Department of Licensing website
No, that's
and
fine.
update your address,
Yeah, that's
okay? So right now, they're gonna send it to the address on file.
Yeah.
So this here says, notice of right to hearing. I have been given written notice of my right to a hearing, including the steps required to obtain a hearing, and understand that the notice of suspension, revocation, or denial of license will be mailed to the address on
Yeah.
record, of record on file with the Department of Licensing.
Yeah. Down here.
Yep, it'll be on that line again, if you want to sign right there.
You said it's 212 now, right?
Yep. Okay. So from here, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go over, you're gonna get booked into the Whitman County Jail on the DUI, okay?
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a ride to Colfax. You have been more than cooperative with me. I'm gonna hang on to all this for now. You'll get it when we get over there. What I will do is, when we get in the car, if you want your phone to make a phone call or anything on your way over, so just, again, transparency of what's gonna happen. We'll get you over there, you'll probably sit in a cell for an hour, hour and a half while I type up my paperwork, and they'll get you booked in through the booking process there.
Yeah.
Once you get booked, you have the ability to bail out if you want to, because this is your first offense.
How much would
Okay,
bail be?
it's like 500 or 550. I never remember, and I keep forgetting to ask them. You can post it if you have your card, but all you have is your Cougar card.
Fuck, I was like, I could post that so
Or you
easily.
can call somebody to post it and pick you up.
Am I able to make multiple phone calls if my mom doesn't pick up?
Well, that's where I'm saying you have your chance on the ride over to make some phone
Okay,
calls.
okay, yeah.
Because once you get in a cell over there, they won't I'll take your
Okay,
phone back before we
fair
go
enough.
in, and they won't let you have a phone call until they get you booked in, okay?
Okay.
So I'll give you a chance to think about all that on the way over there and make some
I
phone
appreciate
calls
that.
if you
Thank
want to,
I
okay?
appreciate that.
All right. I am going to hang on to
Awkward eye
these.
contact with that little camera.
I'm sorry. It's just usual that I leave it on.
No, it's okay. I'm just like, I like the tiny ones. I'm like, oh.
Ah, yes.
Can you toss this? It was in the
It's
pocket.
right on the other side there, if you don't mind.
Just didn't want to reach.
Nope, you're good. All right. All right, we're gonna go right back out that door again and hang out in there. And I'll come around the other side.
This
Nope,
one or
this
that
one.
out one? Yep.
There you go. I'll be over in a minute. So the toilet is not handle is like, okay, you seem to be aware of it. Okay. She did use the bathroom, so,
No, I will, I'll let them know.
okay.
So they can, but yeah, I don't know if they don't turn that water on in there. I don't know what the hell they do.
Well, the handle, like, it's very crooked and it just feels very springy and it doesn't do
So,
anything.
also, if you run the same water sometimes, then you can flush the toilet.
Ah,
Welcome to our building.
okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Anytime. Be careful.
Will do. All right, glasses, full copies, and your driver's license. Making sure I don't leave any of your stuff here.
Appreciate it.
It wouldn't be the first time I've left somebody's
Okay,
stuff.
far from y'all anyway.
Well, I try not to leave somebody's stuff in here. We're gonna go right back down the sidewalk. I'll get you in the car and then I'll jump in the front and grab your phone for you.
This one?
Right there. Yep. There's your phone for
Thank
you.
you.
You able to find the seatbelt there if you want it?
What jail am I going to?
Whitman County
Women County Jail.
in Colfax.
It's like fucking Hannah. Because I didn't have Michelle's running lights on. And that got his attention. And of course, I'm about to leak a little bit. And I waited till we got to the Pullman jail. Just like Dad told me, just, wait until you get to the jailhouse. So in case it gets lower or anything. So, yeah, not proud of myself. Yeah. But it's on me. So I'm calling you. Because I don't have.
Step to Paul 16. Be en route to Whitman County Cooperative Female for booking beginning mileage.
Go ahead.
Same as MD.
Mommy, no.
203.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in myself too. I'm holding the burden of myself too. This is not how I wanted the night to go. So it's fun to let you know, because now I need to make calls to find someone that can pick me up, because clearly you can't make it to Whitman County in a good amount of time, so. It's literally because I didn't have Michelle's running lights on because I was waiting at her sorority because she had an exchange. And she turned her running lights off so that they weren't like on. She was just in the parking lot and I was waiting in the car. And I guess she never turned them on. And then when I got into her car to drive her, they weren't on.
That's an employee. Shall be clear the residence. 205.
No way. My friends use my card to be able to have this. If I have $700 in my account, is that enough? Or should I add more?
Oh no, that should be plenty. I don't think it's over 550.
Okay.
And if it is, when you get in here, I'll make sure and let you get a phone call to correct that, or use your phone or whatever.
I have to use my phone.
Yep. I believe
$100 in my account.
it's 500 or 550. I don't remember. And if it's different, I will make sure you get a chance to here. Step to Paul 16. Me out at the jail. Ending mileage
Go ahead.
66838.2.
222. step 2. I'm checking now.
All right, close the door and go up that way. We're gonna stop at the door there and they're gonna ask you some questions.
Go ahead.
Loss of taste or smell. Experiencing nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. Is there any possibility you could be pregnant?
No.
Fair enough. All right. Have you been in contact with anyone diagnosed with COVID or placed in quarantine?
Not for a year.
Okay. All right. I gotta read this out to you verbatim. All inmates will be biased against check for contraband. All property items will be searched. Introduction of contraband such as controlled substances, alcohol, marijuana, other intoxicants, cell phones, or other electronics into a correctional facility is a felony criminal offense. You will receive amnesty from criminal charges for introduction of contraband into a correctional facility if you honestly and accurately provide information about any contraband before entering your booking area. Do you understand what I read to you? You got anything on you? Anything of this? All right.
Jewelry and hair clip, and we'll get that taken care of. You're good. You're good. We'll get that handled.
All right, Allison, one last question is, what size shoe are you?
A 9.
Okay. All right, I'll just have you stand right there for me. Everything else, take your jacket off, and just set it in there right there.
You got that vape out of my pocket, yeah, or was it?
I didn't have. There was no vape in your pocket. Nope.
You want me to take my shoes off too?
Yeah, but give me a sec, I'll get you these, so.
If you want to start on your jewelry, he'll have some little deals we can put them in, but
Just so that we can keep them all together for you.
Some cute shoes.
Yep. There for-
bail on a first offense DUI, 500, 550?
Yeah, it's still 500.
500,
So,
okay.
yes, and you can, obviously, there's no time that we close or anything, so it can be whenever.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Stop class.
I understand.
There's another one too.
Okay.
Earrings,
Hair
hair
clip.
clip.
Oh, earrings too?
Yes.
My bad.
It's all right.
To me, I'm like, oh, it's security, like airport checkout, like only the minimum.
It pretty much is, because actually the body scanner is just like their.
I genuinely don't know how to get this one out though. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to get it out.
That's fine.
Okay.
We'll do. Well, you'll.
Like I've tried in the past and I can't unless I have like tweezers or something to get it out with because it's a flat back.
It's okay, we'll leave it in for now. And we'll just get all the ones that we can get off for now.
I mean, if you want, you can try to get this one out.
Nope, I'm not even worried about it. It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Here's the deal. You intend to bail out, okay?
Yes.
So
I'm sorry.
part of the body scanner will pick that up, so that's
Okay.
why we have you take everything out that we can.
That's fine.
So,
Okay.
Also take
Um,
just also
belt
some
in,
security
yep.
belts. All right,
Where's
Allison,
that
so
other thing?
now I'll have you take your shoes and socks off. And I'll be right back.
Did I take this off?
Yep.
There's no metal in
Yep.
it, but okay.
And we'll have to take your wrist ones off as well.
Oh shit.
It's
I
okay.
don't think about the
It's
daily.
okay. I know.
It's a lot. Do I toss all this in there?
Nope, you can just set that right there. You're good. They're universal. They go on either
I
foot.
like that is
Yep.
two left here.
Yep. They're very universal.
Cute. Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have you go in here, everything off, including underwear. I'll give you back what I can. And just come back out in this. This door's unlocked, so when you're done, just come on out, okay?
So I believe she has one left in each ear, and then there's a dermal mid-chest.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think I already have her put in ears.
She's a 187, more than cooperative, and she has friends en route to bail her out.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
she's aware it's going to be a little bit till I can get paperwork done and you guys do your process.
Yeah.
She's been more than cooperative.
That's, I mean, that's all we really want.
Yep.
It's really funny though when the call Morgan's out.
Mm-hmm. I didn't hear the initial call details. Our radios don't work in PPD. So when I got done, I went back to my CAD screen because I was done with what I was doing, and I'm like, oh, disorderly.
Yep. Yeah. No. The funny thing was is that they made sure to be like not muscleman.
Yes.
Yeah. That was.
I did see that. I did see that.
Yeah.
Well, Josh White, Josh Musselman, I could see, and the behavior, mannerisms would be concurrent with Musselman.
Yeah. Thankfully, he's.
As far as I know, he's still on the west side.
Yeah.
Olin and I
so
took him
it's
over.
got- Oh, I thought that they actually had the Colfax go over.
No, Olin and I took him over on like the 31st, I think.
So that
We
works
ran
out.
him over, yeah.
Okay, alright, Allison, so I'll have you just put your stuff here, and then you'll just walk on me over here.
You're all right.
I'm like, I'm a woman.
You'd be amazed at how many people actually fold their clothing up when they walk out of there.
Yeah, and we just filled it for you anyway, so. Okay, Allison, I'm gonna have you stand right there for me. Look straight at the camera for me.
To your left?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. And it logged out, so you can relax for just a sec. Alright, look straight at the target for me. Alright, Allison, so here's what I'm going to have to do. As I said, this is very much like an airport scanner. I'll have you step where the silhouettes are. I'll have you have your hands to your side, palms facing back, okay? Yeah, so if you can just do that. And
To your side like this.
Yeah. Oh.
Keep
so-
them so you can see in between.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah, there
So you
we
can
go.
see in between.
Alright, and then, I know it's impolite, but approximately how much do you weigh?
Like 180.
Allow buzz, just stand absolutely still for me, and the buzz will happen in about 4 seconds. Alright, Allison, you can step on out and have a seat in the black chair or what.
This one's much more comfortable.
Just gotta check this real quick and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I'll have you stand that up real quick. We're gonna go to the first door on your left. And we'll just be here momentarily. I'll get you your underwear back. You can change back into that. And I'll get you a sheet pack too so you can just kind of rest here for a little bit, okay?
Her copies, and I will have to bring a citation down. I didn't do one up yet, so
Okay.
I'll be back.
Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you.